want to look at that when Prime Minister Starmer went to Washington and spoke to Donald Trump. You know, were all very warmly welcomed to the White House. Um, and then the next day that happened with Zelensky. It must have been so. It seemed to me what I'm picking up here, energetic. Well, I'm just saying it was staged. It was staged. It was so very narcissistic. Triangulating, lots of triangulation here between Starmer, between Putin, between the European Union, between the rest of the world, and you know, and being like love bombing Starmer, and then the next day, you know, doing that to Zelensky, and trying to trying to point the finger here. It's bullying. It's just sheer bullying from a narcissistic person who wants power, and that's what I'm getting here. Narcissistic person that wants power at all costs. At all costs. Now, the energies that I pull in here, and you're not going to like this, but I feel that there is energies here to weaken the Europe. Europe. Why on earth would you know, America? I'm saying America. I know you guys are from America, but why on earth would President Trump and his posses want to weaken the Europe? And that well, the thing is that the UK is not in the European Union anymore. There's some it's like if you show weakness here, we're just going to attack. Basically, we're going to grab what we can. We're going to use your weaknesses and your vulnerabilities to get what we can, and that is very psychopathic. That's very narcissistic. But this is the ideology that I'm getting here through this reading, and maybe I should shut up and not say anything. But I am getting this ideology. It's not the word that I normally use, but that's coming through. But so from Spirit Guide here, from the universe here, from the divine, please give us indication here. Just give us some messages of what went on there with Zelensky and this. Yeah, I just get like autocratic. I'll say it as it is. I'll say it as it's coming through here. They want to destroy. Somebody here wants to destroy Europe, weaken Europe, so they can be taken over. Is that taken over by Putin, or is that taken over by America? Because America's already suggested that they want to reclaim Greenland, and they want to reclaim Canada. So is this something? I don't know. There's some weirdness going on here. Like, I want my America back, and Putin saying, I want my USSR back. So there's vulnerabilities, using vulnerabilities as weaknesses to gain their objective. Is that their objective? Well, that is just dictatorship, and that's just about power. You know, about power and using their power to overpower weaknesses in other countries. And so is this why we saw this with Zelensky at the Oval Office? It's like you can't talk like that. You're weak and you don't hold any cards here. So you have to, Zelensky is also a president and he's quite clever. He knows what's going on here. It's land grab. I'm just going to say it as it is because this is about land grab, not just Ukraine, but Europe and using any kind of, well, I want that land back, don't you? I want that land back. It's got lots of oil there, minerals that'll make us very powerful. And I'm getting that energy here. With this in mind, and when Starmer went to the Oval Office for trading deals, he took a letter from our king. I'm from the UK. He took a letter from the King of England to invite Trump for a state visit, which is big occasion in the UK. It's all pomp and ceremony and all that, and which would have fed his ego. So was that a strategic move to placate Trump by placating his ego? Because if he's a narcissist, it's that ego that needs to be propped and fed. So giving him what he loves and what he likes to be a part of, which is the royal family, would that have given some power, if we can placate him to get a deal here? It could be, okay, it could be. I think that would be something that a move, a strategic move to make here is to stop Trump, is to appeal to his ego. If we invite him to this pomp and ceremony in the UK, this state occasion, that'll keep his mind away from Ukraine or Canada or Greenland, and he's going to feel, and if we kind of say, oh, you don't need to take those countries for their oil and their minerals. Come on, Trump, President Trump, we respect you. And it's something that, we're concerned about. Oh, do you still want to come on that state visit? So I'm not saying they're using that as leverage, but I'm sure they would look at other things more important to use as leverage. Yeah, I think they're probably looking at that. So what I'm getting here, giving away secrets here, but they know what they're dealing with here. A megalomaniac, I'm sorry if you like Trump, but I'm actually getting this. A megalomaniac, narcissistic psychopath. So it's like looking in psychology and psychological warfare here of how we can kind of work this to our advantage. Yeah. So I'm getting all these energies here. I don't know. I don't do any research on this. I don't. I've only picked up these energies to look at this because I don't know how you Americans feel about the way Trump talked to Zelensky. I feel that Trump. I mean, I'm not nothing. He's not my leader. He's not the leader of the country that I live in. Uh, but I am getting here that the whole world, literally nearly the whole world, are hating Trump here at this present time. There's no love for him from Canadians, okay, Canadian leaders, from Australian leaders. They're all saying the same. What an idiot! What an absolute fool, clown to do that. I feel Australians would say even worse than that. I get Australia, Canada, all these big kind of countries. I get France, Germany, the EU, uh, Greece, all these countries here, the whole of Europe. Uh, there are supporters in Ireland for him, but I feel part of Ireland are a bit kind of dumbfounded at this. So yeah, the EU. Talk Norway, Switzerland, all these places, okay, um, are all hating, trying to keep out of it, but they are actually hating this guy, this man who is, and you may disagree with that. You may actually support Trump. Please put in the comments what you feel Trump has done here. Good. For you to support him. Okay. Um, and if you don't support, please put down why you're embarrassed about him and why you absolutely do not support him. So I get the whole world. I'm not going to look at yet China. China, Asia hate him. Okay. Japan hates him. The whole bloody world hates Donald Trump. And apart from places like the Middle East and where the oil is and all that kind of thing, the power is the Middle East, okay. He's got allies in the Middle East. In fact, he's going to lose his ally. People will pretend to support him because he's the leader, he is the president of the United States, and they will pretend to support. But I feel they are concerned about this megalomaniac that is running this country, running this America, and also Americans too are starting to wish that he wasn't in there. So I also get a lot of Americans are thinking about leaving America, moving to Europe, giving up on the philosophies over there. What the hell has happened here? And also people that can afford it, like famous people, are looking at moving out, moving to Canada. Um, like a big exodus of people here. People are going to start talking about that. Let's pull out some cards here. I get the Ace of Swords here, which is in reverse. He's being cut off here from the rest of the world. There's a just judgment against him, and he may not succeed. He may get through. I did a reading, the last reading. He may get through the next 4 years. But I feel, and I did get with the last reading that I did, that there's an attempted assassination here. There's a big rise up by Americans. I don't want somebody like that, autocratic, narcissistic, in charge. I think he may not succeed with the Ace of Swords. Let it go. 4 years. After 4 years, he's not going, well, yeah, leave it. But I just get Robert De Niro kind of said, if he comes in, if he gets in, he will never leave. Okay. I don't know if anybody's seen that on YouTube. Look that up. Okay. Robert De Niro says if Trump gets in, he will never leave. He will never leave. Um, yeah, I actually, he's been a bit of a fool. He has been a bit of a fool. He thinks that he feels like he's been supported, but I don't feel he is. I feel nearly most of the world are against him. Um, I get the full card in reverse, and the full card in reverse is he's being very gullible, naive. He's being It's really taking what Putin is saying, and he's really excuse. I'm looking after some dogs at the moment, but excuse the barking in the background. Um, he's really he's really getting close to Putin and talking to him, and he's got out of depth here with Putin that if he goes against Putin or whatever this is, this friendship with Putin, because he feels he can talk to Putin, which he feels a benefit to the world, that he can create this peace or whatever he feels. But he's got out of his depth by doing this, the full card in reverse. And there's like he's going to feel a little bit trapped, like he's being cornered here to yeah. And I get the devil card, toxic, devil, narcissistic, psychopathic, megalomaniac, the devil. Okay, he has courted or he has entertained the devil. He's entertaining the devil with Putin. And this is why the world is going against him. Wow, I didn't expect to get that. Um, so yeah, this is what's going on here at this present time. It's not good, is it? It's not good. It's not an awful lot as everyday people can do, okay, other than do readings and other than just let it run its course, like 4 years go by and hope that things improve. Um, I get like there's a fear of losing money. Because people are struggling in the poverty line. He wants to change this, which is a good thing in a way. The way he feels that he wants to change the fortunes of the US citizen is to stop giving the money away to foreigners. Okay. Um, so I have got a problem here, which I'm going to put this on hold a minute. I'm running out of battery, so I've got to put this on hold. I will I will catch you up in a little while, okay?